everybody, welcome back to my channel. This segment is called My Two Cents because I'm giving my 2 cents on the situations going on in our culture. So this one is about Yeezy showing up to the Diddy trial and how I feel about that. I am actually I'm working, so that's why you get this. I'm not home looking pretty. I am literally working. So if you're interested in hearing my 2 cents, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And let's get into this video. Now, everybody know if you don't know what's going on with Diddy, you're living under a damn rock. Okay? So Diddy right now is on trial for, I keep forgetting what he's on trial for. This trial is taking so many turns. Sex trafficking, prostitution, racketeering. That's it. Racketeering. He's on trial for racketeering and some other stuff. So the recent witness was Jane Doe, who's been on the trial for 5 days, and that's a whole nother video that I could talk about of how I feel about Jane Doe and all that, and being a juror and everything else. But this one is specifically about Kanye West showing up to the trial. Now, I'm not a big Kanye West fan anymore. I used to love Kanye. Like, I was a mad fan of Kanye, especially in his college dropout days. I was even a fan of him up until he started dating Kim Kardashian. At life after Kim Kardashian is, I don't know who this Kanye is. I don't miss this Kanye. He is literally off his rocker, and the stuff that he says and does, I just don't agree with. So I just don't mess with this Kanye. I don't listen to his music. I don't support any of his clothes. I don't do anything for Kanye because, I just don't know who this Kanye is. I don't like the person that he's become. With that being said, with this Diddy trial, it made me respect him though, because I just lost all respect for him just on so many degrees. I just lost respect for him. But in this sense, I respect him. I respect his decision to take a stand for his friend, because he was the only one who took a stand. And that is so Kanye West. That is so Kanye. Even though we may not like whatever stance he's standing for each day, it changes like the wind. But he always stands 10 toes down on whatever it is, and don't care if somebody disagrees with him, don't care if somebody agrees with him. He do not care, okay? Because he don't care, he beats to his own drum. Like, he doesn't follow rules. He's a rebellion kind of guy. He's rebellious. He do whatever he want to do, and you're not gonna tell him anything else other than what he wants to do. So I was watching a video. I forgot who I was watching. Maybe it was academics. I'm not sure. But other fellow talking to Diddy, and I didn't know how close they really were until this trial. I knew he had an issue with Diddy at one point in time because I saw him going off on Diddy on Drink Champs. So I didn't know when they made up or whatever. I think they made up when he went to jail. I'm not 100% sure when they made up, but I do know they had an issue. Not sure what the issue was again, because I don't follow Kanye like that anymore. But I do know they had one. And then when Diddy went to jail, it proves, I saw how Hollywood got scared. Like, they didn't want to be a part of it. They didn't want their name to be in the blog. They didn't want to be sued. Whatever. So I get why people distance themselves. But after doing this trial, as they see their names isn't being brought up, I don't know what happened behind the scenes. I don't know if any of these other celebrities got sued or whatever, because their names isn't in the blogs. But if they watching the trial and see how everything's going, they're saying their name isn't being a part of anything. That was your friend at one point in time. You partied with Diddy. You was at his white party. You was at his New Year's party. You was at his freak-off party. You partied with Diddy. You did business with Diddy. You shook hands with Diddy. You was in pictures with Diddy. You made music with Diddy. Now this man he's in jail, and the video was actually really sad. He said something very telling. He said, out of all the people that I thought was my friend, Not one person is standing with me, came to see me, came to call me, nothing. Not one person. And because of that, the only person who did that is Kanye. It's Kanye. And I respect Kanye for standing 10 toes down, rather whatever the reason in him coming to trial was, whatever the reason, he still came. And because he came, that spoke volumes. And whether he was coming to show his ass, whether he was coming to see if he can get on a stand, whether he was coming to just be in the building, whatever his reason, he showed his face, and it was a big impact. So that means other celebrities need to take action as well, because if Diddy was your friend, if he was your friend, then where are you? All the people that were associated with Diddy, where are you? If you were supporting with Diddy, if you're supporting him, follow Kanye. Don't be afraid. Stand with your man. If that is your man, stand with your man. So even though, again, I don't fuck with Diddy, I respect Diddy for doing that. I mean, not with Kanye. I respect Kanye for doing that. Will he come back to trial next week? Who knows? He probably won't, for whatever reason. I don't know the protocol for him to be there or not be there or whatever. Maybe he can because Jane Doe is no longer on the stand. I don't know. But I'm sure Diddy appreciates whatever's going on behind the scenes, him still dealing with the kids, him taking care of the kids, whatever he's doing with the kids or whatever, helping the kids through this process. I respect Kanye. I'm really disappointed in all the other celebrities who, especially the ones that's really close to him. Meek Mill, French Fontaine, just like what's your baby mama? She said all of the people who used to rock with Diddy, like hardcore, especially like French Montana, Usher, all of them. Where the fuck are you? We know Jay-Z's not going to come because he's associated with Beyonce. If he walk in the building, it's going to be mayhem. We know Jay-Z's not going to show. He distances himself in a lawsuit. Like, we're not friends, we're business partners. He distances himself. But everybody else who he helped create, became famous, the whole nine, where's your support for your mans? Because if he walk free, don't come calling them after that. Don't come asking on no favor. Don't go checking on them then. How you doing? When you have the opportunity to come and check on the man then, get in. Don't try to come back in his face now when he get out. So I said all that to say I respect Kanye for his decision. I respect him for standing with Diddy. I respect him for doing what he did. I may not like Kanye, but that I can respect. Like, comment, share, subscribe. See you guys in the next 2 cents.